Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Springfield, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, introducing Elysa, who's going to play with Escape. And nobody may ever see this if she doesn't want anybody to see it, but you never know, it could happen.
Hi.
Paint's right there, canvas is right there, tools are in front of you. If you need the little cards, they're up here. And you're going to be using a spatula to probably swipe a sky in. So pick your colors and put them down on the top half of your canvas. And if you got a question, don't hesitate.
How dark is this color?
It's not the darkest red, but it's not the lightest red.
Is it red?
It's magenta.
Okay.
This is much lighter if that's what you want.
Yeah.
And be aware, my surfaces are not level, so sometimes when you put the bottles down,
They fall.
yeah. And if it's not open, I'll open it. You had to pick the first one that wasn't open, didn't ya?
Yeah.
See how that's the nature of the beast. So pick a different color.
I'll
Yep.
pick this
There
one.
you go. That'll work. That one probably doesn't have any metallic in it, and that's not a bad thing. It doesn't matter if you go below the horizon line where you're going to put your city.
This is now stuck.
What's that?
This is now stuck.
Okay, well this one isn't.
Okay.
So you can have that now.
Thank you.
And I'll just keep opening bottles.
I'll get rid of the bug before we start.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We had a bug in my last painting. It was not a happy moment for me. And you put it right down somewhere over there after a minute. I'll take it. When you want it, I've got it.
Okay.
We've never done a movie before. So Elysa is a first. And this could be fun. We hope. She did just watch me do one of these. I'm going to let her hand me every bottle so they're out of the way. Wow, there's a lot of crud in that. You can have as much or as little help as you want.
I want a lot of help.
Okay, well I'm right here for you.
This one's done.
Okay.
Can I do it?
Do you want to clean one out, you mean?
Whatever. Yeah, I mean, I can do
Oh,
it. So
I don't think you're going to have a good time with it.
Okay. Forget it then.
It's very crumbly, gunky, nasty. And I cleaned all these bottle tips out this morning. Give them, when you pick them up, give them a little squeeze to see if they're open first.
Okay.
That's ready if you want it. I wouldn't put this green in your sky. You thinking about putting the green in your sky?
No, probably not. These are the colors that I like, so
That's cool.
whatever.
Pretty quick, you're going to be ready for
Okay.
a spatula, and then you can add more colors if you want to after there. That's that. And the green will be ready when you need it by the time I'm done with it. So that'll be good. So I'm inclined to talk to you while you're doing that. Ooh, that's beautiful. Take your residual when you get it and just tap it on the edge of your canvas. Okay. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Like
on
this?
Yes. And if you need to swivel, excuse me, if you need to swivel your turntable around, just do that.
Okay.
I want to help you because you're taking your paint right off. So I'm going to help you now.
Okay.
I'm going to level that spatula out and pull it right across.
Great, thank you.
And cover up that. And when I say tap it on the side, I mean like this.
Okay.
And you can actually scrape that off.
Uh-huh.
And then you just barely touch it.
Okay.
We're not going to worry about the top. We can fix it later. So when you think you're ready,
Do I want to do this or not?
if you do it over the top, just don't run the spatula into anything. And then, see, now you've got a mark. And you might not want a mark.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
you can, no, don't worry about me. So we're going to take that spatula, just going to tap along the top edge right now. And anything that goes over is fine, because we can always
Pick it up.
Yeah, we can always put more paint on the top edge later. It doesn't have to match everything else perfectly. But the thing about the spatula is as level as you can possibly make it is what's going to keep you from getting the canvas showing. I say that and it's not working. And you're almost as good as you want to be. Do you want your cityscape to be straight across, or up on a hill, or down in a valley? Okay, so I think you ought to be okay with what you've got so far.
Yeah.
And I'm going to knock off all the paint on your spatula on the edge and let it run down. Just tap it in. And when you want another one, there'll be another one for you. So now, for the bottom half, you're going to put dark, and it can be the enamel if you want it to be, or this is Prussian blue.
Okay.
This is the dioxidine purple. Those are the colors you don't want a lot of because a little goes a long way, and you'll be pulling, you're going to put them right along your horizon line. And you want to cover the white up next time with your next color. Let me get this out of your way. That's the enamel you're going to use in a minute.
This is right.
You could use anything. Whoa. Okay. You're like,
It's scorching too hard.
no, yeah, you've got too much paint by far.
Okay.
But I think what I'm going to do for you right now, just because you've got so much paint there, is take some away. Because we can. Hey, that's the name of my first book on the Amazon link. Yeah, I know. All right, so you've got a lot less there. You still got more than you want, but
Okay.
we can save this later. That's not a problem. I'll just use my little Michaels containers and cover it up. And if you want to use it in the bottom, you can. So now you're going to drizzle the colors you like that you like. If you liked them in mine, then you know. And these are a couple of them. And you're just going to keep drizzling on the bottom half. Don't go above the horizon line because you're going to be pulling the horizon line down. So it's okay to leave some space between the horizon line and beneath.
Right?
And, yep. And dribble freely. And smear at will. You're very even. Outside your comfort zone with you, Elysa.
Yes.
Okay. And go back and forth and up and down and sideways, because the more random they are, the more interesting they're going to be. You're good. You're overly abundant.
Okay.
I like the green. Here's suggestions for you. I like the green gold and the copper and that color and this color. Yep, and that color. There you go. And you can even put a little bit of gold in there and black if you want it. You're a horizontal and vertical girl. Give me some diagonal there, girlfriend. There you go. All right, so we're looking for some contrast. I'll take that if you want.
This is a green.
Green gold by it's a color shift from Folk Art. Diagonally me, yes. There you go. Now you're getting the hang. You are to the point where I'm going to let you play now.
Okay.
And if we decide there isn't enough of anything, then... Alright, so you can start by dipping in a larger card or a smaller card, but I like the larger card to start because you pull down and just cover up some canvas with the
pull
paint.
down from
Yeah,
here?
I'd pull down. You can push up too. You might want to push up into that sky. I'd not pull up. Push up here.
Push up. Okay.
Yeah, just put it on the edge of the sky. Yeah, there you go. Stop. And then you could pull down again. And over here too. Take your residual from your paint and cover that canvas up. And don't lift too fast because you're going to flip it into your sky. Right up. Yep, no, it doesn't matter. You've got residual paint to use now.
Okay.
So when you push up, then you can also pull back. There you go. Now you've got your layers and your blocks happening. You can come all the way down. Be careful when you lift your card so you don't flip your paint.
Okay.
And just move to a more random place, like in between those two spots. And if you like the big card, you can keep using it. Go all the way to the bottom. You want some of that paint to come all the way to the bottom. And stop right there. Now, remember what I did? You got it. Wherever you want right there. Can I help?
Sure.
Let's take the rest of that right off there. Because we can, because we're here right now. There you go. Now you're doing good, and when you want, I take it away from you. When you want some more of this darker color, just come up to it,
Okay.
and now you have a whole new section.
Okay.
There you go. And you can press your card, once you have paint in there, you can press your card in ever so gently, and pull down. There you go. You're getting your nice blocks. You're getting a city block. And when you got paint to get rid of, you can get rid of it on the bottom or on the sides. But you want a fair layer of paint there. And don't forget, we have smaller cards that you can use.
Yeah, I think I want a smaller card.
Okay. So where did they all go? There's one you can see. Because it's got dried paint on it already. You'll be fine. There's the one from before also, right here if you want a fresh one. So don't be nervous. You're just filling canvas right now. You'll come back later. And go up somewhere else. Move all around so that the paint's going to dry in sort of an even amount of time, and you're going to keep the wet parts wet for a while. And as soon as you do one place, do another place. If you go up there, you're going to have a weird top. There you go. Better. Just keep moving. That's the whole thing. If you're covering canvas, that's good.
And I'm shaking, obviously.
Well, go sideways too.
Okay.
You don't have to go just up and down. I think getting you out of your comfort zone is going to be a good thing for you. There you go. Just keep picking it up and putting it down, picking it up, putting it down. You don't have to think about this at all. Don't you see you're getting some beautiful patterns. The faster you do this, the faster you'll be able to decide on what you do like and keep it. When you see something you do like and you want to keep it, don't touch it. The colors are just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Of course, they're my colors too, so I would say that. You've got plenty of paint, more than enough to go around. I'm going to make sure that card does not blow away again. I'm going to tuck that right up under this timer. We got 5 minutes left to fill in that canvas. And remember, you can go back to your card again.
Right, I'm going to do that.
So you can fill. And you could swipe from here all the way across. Rest it in the paint. Don't push it down. Rest it. Yep. There you go. Now, when you want other paint, you got a lake. When you want other paint, you can. Let me have that for a second. You can take the edge of your card, and then you can get lines too.
Okay.
But you're going to want to wait till your canvas is covered, because that line is going to be gone.
Okay.
And I'm holding your little card so the wind doesn't catch it. I like the difference between the larger and the smaller blocks. And if at a certain point in time, even though you like these colors over here, if you see that green over here and you pull it up to fill in, then you'll have that green on your card and you can use it to fill in someplace else where it changes the colors.
So push it up.
Nah.
Huh?
Nah.
No, push it up.
Pull it down.
Pull it down.
Now take the, well, not scraping the canvas.
Sorry.
And then pick it up, put it right above it. In the white. You're covering the white. You're going, yeah, there you go. Pull down. All right, so you're covered. So bring it over here. Dip it in that purple. Use the paint that you've got because that's going to make, yeah, it's going to make cells. Pull it right down. Now you've got more paint, so swivel your card around and go sideways where the paint is on the card, which is over here.
It's actually over here.
Okay.
It's in both places.
Okay. I'm just trying to help you change the colors up,
Right.
but the colors are so pretty it doesn't really matter. It's all good. It's going to be beautiful no matter what.
So I can take that.
Yeah, you can take that. You can use it here, there, or here. Just go for it. I like that.
And I
now,
keep on missing that
right.
one spot.
No, but that's good. So you take your little card, you dip it in a puddle over here, the nice little end, the nice little end, the nice little end, yep. And then turn it sideways and fill in your gaps. A couple little marks there. Look at the nice contrast that you got. Really nice. You've got a little canvas showing here, so you can dip anywhere you want, including that purple, which is a nice big puddle that you need to move that purple into the white to cover it up. Just pull a mark. There you go. Now take your residual and cover your edge of your canvas. You've got white canvas here, and you've got, I'm going to help you on the edges. I'm going to stick my finger in there. Now turn it, I'm just going to take your paint.
Okay.
And use it before it dries on the card. Oops, sorry about that. Don't mean to be rotating on you. I am a bossy girl.
That's why we came to see you.
What else have I got here? I got something that can go right there. you're making, there's no brown.
No. What I'm saying, it looks what I'm making what?
No, you're fine. You can't make mud with these colors. You might want to tap in there at some point in time with a residual from something. There you go. You're all set. Perfect. Your inner abstract artist is escaping. If you drag sideways, you're going to drag down to canvas.
Okay.
You're using the residual paint on your card
Okay.
as a little puddle to touch onto some other paint to help it become a thicker layer.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. I'll switch with you. So where your paint is heaviest, you want to take care of that and move some of it sideways. Pull it across, do whatever you want. Up and down, sideways. Don't annihilate everything you love that you see. And turn it around, flip it the other way, come back down again. There you go. You're getting somewhere. You're almost there. You might actually be done in your time frame if you want to be. Remember, I've got the little card when you're ready. Can I help?
Sure.
I'm going to see this little paint, this little purple spot. I'm going to make it into a more square area. I don't think you need a whole lot of help elsewhere. And then if I see little splatters, I'll pull on that. If I see a little canvas, I'm going to push on that with my card.
And I just put my finger in it.
It doesn't matter.
No, it feels good.
And then I know that you want that to be squared up. We got 3 minutes while Elysa finishes for me to tell you stuff I want to tell you. Like, I sell my artwork, and I bet Elysa would sell this to you if you gave her a good enough offer. I'm going to help you with something. Let me take your turntable from you for a minute, because you've got a splatter in your sky. So I'm going to dip the little card. There you go. I hope you don't hate that.
Yeah.
And I've got another little splatter over here. Unless you want green UFOs, in which case I'm so sorry.
No.
So those are gorgeous colors.
And I can
There
do
are
it
plenty
with
of
my
abstract
finger, right?
artists to be jealous of you. There's,
Right.
what's that?
I can do it with my fingers too.
You can. The edges are so much easier to do with your fingers. So the only thing that I would do is maybe break up some of your spaces with your little card. Let's make sure that that's all covered. It's a lot of color shifting paint right now, so...
What does the color shifting paint do?
Well, the green will be green or gold depending on the light. So any place that I'm seeing that you've got some canvas showing.
There's enough paint right here so I can do that too.
Yep, you can. You can just rest it in and tap it down. Gorgeous colors. Good choice, Lisa.
Okay.
And where I see there's a huge puddle, I'll just do a little tiny pull.
What I'm just questioning about that over there.
Well, let me take your card, because your bottom is pretty good. I'm kind of thinking tomorrow would be good if you were going to be here, but you're not, so we need to do something else. And you like this color, so let's just give it a try. And then the rest of it you need to think of as clouds.
Okay.
Because at a certain stage the paint is gummy enough so that you're just only going to leave a fingerprint. But once you have a little bit of paint over the top, then you just use what you've got. And I often say with the scapes, chances are good that you might need a frame if you want the edges uncovered, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. How do you feel about that?
I like it a lot.
Alright, so we're going to give the people in your audience a moment, and I'm going to get rid of those, unless you know what those... Are those trees? Here, let's give you a tree.
Oh, sure.
Now you've got a park.